I don't end up doing that, just because when I said I'm not doing that, Spirit is like, really? Well, maybe. Now that you said that. And it was actually Charlie's wife who kind of, because I went there I was going to do soul plans, because I thought they have so many readers there, whatever. So hello, Sarah. Hi, Danny. So went there to show Charlie's wife a soul plan. But while she's in front of me, of course, I'm going to bring up a spirit, because, that's what I do. And so she looked at me and she said, can you come and do that? I was like, you mean mediumship? Yeah. So she's actually the one who had me start reading there. Wow. Hello, jalapeno. And Jen, how are y'all doing today? I don't know, how long do I have? I don't know. Wow. Hello, jalapeno. And Jen, how are y'all doing today? I don't know, how long do I have? I don't know when my next. Be late for your appointment, would you? Jen, I haven't given you a reading in a while. Let's do that. You're sharing me like crazy. Hi, Sarah. Hi, jalapeno. All right, Miss Jen, let's give you a reading. I feel like I haven't read you in a while. Which maybe I have, but I feel like I haven't. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. So do you want a reading for something specific or general?
Let's do specific. We had our egg retrieval on Tuesday, and we're supposed to maybe go back on Sunday for a transfer.
Okay, so you want to know if that's going to happen?
Yes.
Okay, don't say anything, Dee, but give me your opinion. I already have mine. I am going to pull cards also, because I'm invested. When I'm invested, I don't want my ego in the way. Okay, so let's see what the cards say. Okay, very good. They said stop. Excellent. Okay. Very positive reading for that question. The first one is the World Cup. The World card is about completing a cycle. It's about, and so you might think, oh my goodness, what's completing? Maybe, but the next card is Ace. So it tells me you're completing one cycle, which you have finished with the egg retrieval, right? You've completed that. You had a lot of positive energy around that. Then the next card is the Ace of Wands, which is about starting a new project, which I would say building a baby is starting a new project.
Yes, it is.
And so the next card is the Eight of Swords. And you see how she is sitting there. She has all these swords and she looks very constricted. That's about negative thoughts. That is not about a negative thing happening to you. That is about getting control of your negative thoughts and having self-imposed restrictions.
That makes sense.
Of course. Yes. But then the last card is very positive, because it's the Four of Pentacles, which is about, you see how he's trying to save money? This is about saving money and trying to control your money. And of course, if you're having a baby, you would definitely want to save some money.
Yep.
Now, when I said I just want more clarification, because I'm like that and I just want to make sure, I got the King of Swords, which is another very positive. It's about being disciplined. It's about headed in the right direction, being confident in what you're doing. Now, I'm having a card come up that is about making sure that you are identifying trickery or betrayal. Is there someone around you who's been doing a lot of negative talk in your ear or behind your back?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
It feels kind of behind your back.
That could be. We haven't really shared with many people that we are doing IVF. And I've just, in the past 2 weeks, I've really thought that my husband's mom has found out, and I feel like she might be talking about it.
Okay, that would make sense. Yes. That's that feels perfect. It's about, the next card is about just brushing that off, leaving that baggage behind. You can't control them. Her talking like that is her fear for y'all, actually.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that it's right at all, But you know how some people, their way of protecting themselves and those around them is to, well, if you don't expect anything, then you're not disappointed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of personality that spirit is telling me she has. And so, yeah, she would like her to be more positive about it, but it's just her mentality and it's her way
Yeah.
of walking through her fear. Now, when you asked that question about maybe having, I'm not sure what you call it, on Sunday, what did you call that?
A transfer.
A transfer. So instantly I got chills, which were very positive, and Dee also gave me a thumbs up. Like I told her not to say anything because I didn't want you to hear her, but she gave me a thumbs up, like she was also feeling really positive about it.
Okay. Well, that's good because we had two different doctors. One of them told us that we shouldn't do it on Sunday and we should wait till November. And then the other doctor who actually did the retrieval on Tuesday, he's like, I don't see a reason why you couldn't come back on Sunday. So we've kind of got two different doctors telling us two different things.
Okay, so you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to tell you to have one of your spirits tell you, but they have to be quick about it.
Yeah.
Like we need confirmation today from one of your spirits.
Yeah.
Who wants to take this? I'm looking to the spirit world. Who wants to take it? It was like Nana stepping up.
Yep.
Okay, so what sign do you want Nana to send you?
A cardinal.
Okay, so by 8 o'clock tonight, Nana, she's like, okay, yeah, got this. By 8 o'clock tonight, Central Time, Nana, have a cardinal appear to Jen. Or can we do Sarah? Jen or Sarah? Do you care if we include her?
Nope.
You don't care, you said?
Nope, I don't.
Okay, very good. So Nana, to Jen or Sarah, send them a cardinal by 8 o'clock tonight. If she is to go, now this is for positive. If you are to go Sunday, you're going to see the cardinal.
Okay.
Make it happen, Nana.
That's
Okay,
hopeful.
so I'd forgotten about this until I started asking her for a sign, and then I remembered, and I want everyone to tell to that's on here. So for everyone watching, I don't even remember what it was, but we had told Jen we were looking for confirmation for something. I said, okay, well, your Nana or somebody has however many days to send a bluebird, right?
Yep.
And so not only did she see bluebirds, they had gone to the doctor and her husband was choosing the place for them to eat breakfast. Now, he doesn't know this conversation has happened. He doesn't even believe in psychic mediumship, so Jen doesn't tell him anything about this. And the cafe he chose for them to eat at was the Bluebird Cafe.
Yep, the day of our egg retrieval.
What are the odds of that?
Yep. And it was a sign that a baby was coming soon, and that's where we ended up for breakfast.
Yes. And I think what I thought was so great. Yes, I love the fact that she sent a bluebird to someone. Yes, I do love that. But you know that you just can't replace your husband choosing the Bluebird Cafe and
Yep.
you didn't know.
Yep.
Don't you freaking love that?
Is what I needed that day.
Right, right. All right. Thank you, Jen.
Thank you.
All right, people, don't be afraid to ask for confirmation. I will do it in readings. You know, usually I do it whenever, yeah, I know I'm right or I think I'm right, but I just have skin in the game, so I want to make sure. So ask their spirits to help you, like confirm your intuition. They do not mind doing that. All right, so let's see here. I was going up. I want to thank everyone who is liking and sharing my live. I so appreciate you. I was trying to go up to the beginning. I was going to give Miss Jalapeno a reading. She was one of the first ones to share my live today, but I'm going back up here. Let me see if I can find her. Maybe I won't. I'm not. Y'all were busy. Y'all were doing, oh, there she is. Okay, Miss Jalapeno. I'm going to ask you to go live and I will give you a reading. I was like, y'all were doing work while I was talking to Miss Jen. Let's see if she can go live. Huh. I asked her to go live, but let's try it again. Okay, let's see if she can go live. I guess she can't go live. I've requested her a couple of times and it keeps dropping. All right, I tried. I want to thank everyone who is liking and sharing my live. Oh my goodness. Okay, Miss Jalapeno. So I'm sending a request to you and you just confirm. And don't worry, your camera doesn't come on right away. So we won't see you. We'll see your profile picture. Unless you want to turn your camera on, then you absolutely can. So I'm going to request you to go live. I just sent the request and then all you have to do is accept it. Okay, so she's not accepting. Well, we'll just give you a reading anyway. Okay, we'll give Miss Jalapeno I haven't done them without Pearson being live with me and so on. We'll give you a general read. So let's see what we have for Miss Jalapeno. There we go. Said stop. Oh, very good. One of my favorite cards came up. You have some positive cards going on here, Miss Jalapeno. Okay, so the first card, the Three of Wands, is telling me that you have really made some progress. You have walked away from a situation that was holding you back, that was restricting you. And now you're looking forward. I do feel some nervousness. I do feel some like, oh my goodness, can I do this type energy? But the Strength card is what came up. I love the Strength card. You see, this is the infinity sign. There's this Leo here, which reminds me of, the sign Leo, which is a lot of strength and power and courage. More than anything, you have courage. And when you lean into that strength and power and courage, your life is just going to become so abundant when it comes to relationships and love around you. I'm not talking about the quantity of relationships. I'm talking about the quality of them. I'm seeing you just having a lot of beautiful happiness around you. The next card is a High Priestess, which tells me to lean into your intuition, to make sure that you are sitting with sacred knowledge. There is a lot of divine wisdom that flows within you. Make sure that you are leaning into taking that wisdom to a higher octave. You're going to have some choices to make here. Make sure you are always taking these situations to a higher level. If you do that, then you're definitely going to be moving into this Nine of Cups, which is all about abundance. I'm seeing that this abundance and these choices has to do with relationships. And you have also been, I'm hearing you're very generous of heart, and Spirit is telling me to make sure you continue leaning into that. Now, whenever you sit, the card that just came up, which is the Six of Pentacles, is about generosity. Sometimes it's about you being financially generous, but I don't feel that with this card and you. I feel that you are very generous. You're generous of heart. You're generous of sharing knowledge and sharing your love and your spirit with other people. And I'm hearing for you to continue doing that, because that's what your superpower is. There is going to be an opportunity for you to have more wealth coming your way, to expand what you do for a living and start something new. Make sure that whatever this idea is that I see you kind of eyeing, like, that looks, yes, I would love to do that. I'm hearing that you need to lean into it and kick it off. Use that Leo lion, use that confidence and go forward with it. All right, thank you. Now for everyone who is on my live, I don't know if y'all been seeing, I've been having some advertisements go out because I'm about to teach Intro to Mediumship. That's funny. Thank y'all. Thank you. You're very welcome, Miss Jalapeno. Okay. Everyone can do mediumship, right? I just had talked to someone who runs a local, pretty big metaphysical shop, and I'm going to be teaching a class there soon. Everyone can do mediumship. Now, there's, in my opinion, some right ways and some wrong ways to do it. And I will be starting Intro to Mediumship in September. If you want to know more about the ins and outs of it and what to expect from the class, join the free meeting on August 29th. August 29th at noon Central Time, I will be doing a free meeting where you can come and see how readings actually work and decide if readings are right for you, or learning how to read is right for you. Most of the people who come to my classes want to learn to navigate the world in a more intuitive manner. They don't necessarily want to be a working medium. You can, but the people just, this first class, they just want to understand. They want to understand the signs and synchronicities. They want to understand what meditation does. They want to understand your chakras. Those are all things we'll be covering in this Intro to Mediumship class that starts in September. But on August 29th is the free meeting. I will be doing readings and showing you and telling you how I'm getting information. We're just going to take we're going to take the mysticism out of it. Everyone can do it. All right, so this first person I hear stepping up, he has an uncle energy to him. This uncle energy is on Friday the 29th at noon. You register on my website, Christy Godwin Psychic Medium, under events. Christy Godwin Psychic Medium, you click on events, because that meeting on the 29th is held via Zoom, and you have to get the Zoom link by registering on my website. I have this uncle energy stepping up. He's letting me know that he was always the funny one. Like around the kids, around the family, he was very funny. But outside of hanging out with the kids, outside of being around, the family, he was actually a very serious and intelligent man. They're also letting me know he worked in an office. I just feel, I don't know if he was a lawyer or a professor, but he is showing me with books. He has his hands up like this, and he's like reading books, and he's making notes, and he's reading. So this is like professor lawyer energy. He's also letting me know he died of cancer. It feels like a blood disorder. And he's also letting me know that he was just, yes, he was funny, but he was a mellow person. Like, he wasn't someone who was rough and tumble, looking to fight all the time. Very easygoing. Someone cutting him off in traffic, he's just like, well, they must need to be there better than I do, more than I do. Okay, so let me recap. We'll see if this gentleman can fit some of y'all. I will also be giving more information. We have an uncle energy here. He is showing me that if you have to ask more questions, then my uncle was not a lawyer. But was not a lawyer. Okay, let's see if we're with Miss D's here. Mrs. D, let's see. We'll see if he fits her.
I take everything except the lawyer part.
Was he, did he do research? Was he a professor? What is this? Like, he shows me looking at books and taking notes.
He was a security guard for many years for a hospital and had to take notes on everything that went on.
Okay. Okay, very good. Because I can see, he keeps putting it now.
Yes.
I'm writing down. Yes, okay, very good. I was about to, for everyone watching, when she said security guard, I was about to say, yeah, no. But then it fit because she said he used to have to take notes. Now, this man was very intelligent. Did you know just how smart he was?
Yes, he was very smart.
Yeah, he was. So I have an side conversation with him, like, you could have been, so much more. And he's like, but I didn't want to. I had everything I needed.
Yes. Him and I were very, very close.
He is also telling me that intelligence, so I do something called soul plans, and they're based on the vibration of your name. And there's a certain number in these soul plans that tells me people are smart. And he's showing me that number for you. It's an 11-2. It tells me that you don't make the same mistakes over and over. Now, I know that's weird, and people on here watching are going to say, of course she wouldn't. You would be amazed at how many people make the same mistakes in relationships, or just in how they navigate their relationships with children and other people, and don't realize the pattern.
Right.
You realize the pattern and you correct it.
Absolutely.
Now, he said he's died from cancer.
Yes.
Okay, very good. I was just looking at my notes. He's also letting me know that he There is not a cancer that runs through your family, but there's been a lot of people he is referencing in spirit that have passed from cancer.
Yes. All his brothers and sisters.
Yes. But it wasn't all the same cancer.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, very good. He's telling me he's just like, you better watch your P's and Q's. He's not saying that you're going to get cancer. What he is saying is he wants you to start taking better care of yourself.
Yes, I've started doing that.
Also, now I see that you have Mrs. D's Heartfelt Crafts. What do you make?
I make anything with yarn. Stuffed animals.
Okay, very good. He is showing me, he's showing me you, I'm not sure if you're teaching a class or you're selling these, but it's at nursing homes. Have you taken these to nursing homes?
No, not yet. Thought about it.
Okay, very good. I was going to say, the fact that you have thought about it, and now I'm coming up and telling you that your uncle is mentioning it is a sign that spirit tapping you on the shoulder.
Okay.
The first tap was you thinking about it, and you kind of pushed it to the side because it takes some effort and you're not really sure where to start. And now him coming up and saying it again is that second tap.
Yes.
To say, make it happen, make it happen. Also, he is saying, okay, so this is odd. I know it because I know that you're supposed to continue doing the crafts, but he is saying you don't need to be overworking yourself. Have you been doing too much?
No, I am looking for a job, to be honest.
Okay, you were looking for a job. He didn't say not to work. He said don't overwork yourself.
Right. Oh, I do a lot of my crafts.
So but it felt like it was more job related. So what he is showing, which I've seen this so much, I don't know why people are not hiring like they should. But I've seen so many people, they'll finally get a job and then their employer will realize that they are a good employee and they can be depended upon. And then they want them to work a lot more than they originally did.
Right, right.
So that's what I'm feeling for you. Like you going into this, you want to work, 30 hours a week, something small. And they realize you're dependable, you're a people person, and they just want you there all the time.
Yeah, that would happen with me.
Yeah, so make sure you're just kind of keeping your boundaries in place about how much you're going to go. I am feeling you definitely need to get something outside the house. And do you have hip problems?
No.
He's making my hip hurt all of a sudden. Okay, who in spirit broke their hip towards the end of their life?
My mom.
I was going to say it's a female. Yeah, and your
His
mom's
sister.
spirit?
His sister, yeah.
Okay, very good. So this is, everyone watching, if you've seen me read before, typically I only bring up one spirit per person. This is spirit's way of getting me to bring up another person because all of a sudden they're making my hip hurt. And I was like, okay, who has this dadgum hip problem? And I said, then once you said it wasn't you, I tapped in and I was like, oh, it's someone in spirit who broke their hip. And she identified it as her mom. Your mom is talking about, she's like, thank you for doing my hair. Did you help your mom do her hair towards the end of her life?
Yes, I did.
Yes. She wants to thank you for that. She said you always made her feel so pretty.
She always comes through. She always pushes through no matter who comes through for me. Mm-hmm. She always has to get 2 cents in.
Well, she did it again today.
She does.
And she knew exactly how to do it. Like all of a sudden my hip was like, Lord have mercy, my hip.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Mrs. D.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you. Thank you.
You got a problem with your medium or your medium class on 29th that's not accepting any more people?
What the heck?
Yeah, I just went to try it.
On the 29th?
Yep.
The free one?
Yep.
Maybe that's why my registrations have been low. I thought it was kind of weird. Let me check that out right now. Let me go to where am I going? I'm going to Book Like a Boss because that is my booking system. I'm sure everyone wants to know that. Okay, so let me Go to,
B caught it. She tried to get in and it won't let her, and I did too, and it won't let you.
yeah, so I was wondering why I didn't realize so few people had registered. Okay, let me, August 29th. Let me edit. Let's see what the problem is. Let's fix it, people. Yep, there we go. Gosh, I wonder how many people had tried to get into this and it hasn't been allowing them. Let's fix that. All right. Let's save it. I think I just fixed it. All right, we should be fixed. You want to try it, Dee? Look at that. That makes so much sense now. I've never had so few people registered for something at this point. Is it letting? All right. Thank y'all for letting me know that. Please, if y'all ever have a problem like something you got in. Okay, very good. If y'all are ever having a problem with my website, like something's not working, please let me know because, you know, yes, technology is great, but there's also humans behind that technology. And a lot of times that human is me. And yes, I make mistakes when I'm doing things there. Probably a lot of times because I'm doing 50 things at once. All right. I want to thank Mrs. D for taking her uncle. And so I see a lot of people on here, like if I'm describing something, especially when I've given quite a bit of information. So let's go back over, now just some surface level information. This guy was an uncle. He was always like at the family events. He was very fun. He was funny, that person, but he was very intelligent. He died from a cancer. It felt like a blood cancer. And I said he was always, I said I wasn't sure if he was a lawyer or a professor, but he was kind of like this, he had a thing in his mouth. Very specifically, I saw this. I said he's writing things down, taking notes. And then I said some other things about him that I did not write down. I don't remember what they were. That's a lot of information. If you still need to ask more questions about him, then he's not your spirit, right? Also, they will be tapping you on the shoulder. Like your spirit will be like pushing you like, that's me. That's me. Okay. Can I do deceased pets one day? I'll do a deceased pet right now because just as you said, that one stepped up. This dog who is in spirit, so just know this dog is in spirit, is stepping. It's a golden retriever, an Irish setter. It has that look about him. What if it's not a golden retriever because they're showing me being in the lake, like this dog is loving the water. They're also letting me know that they died older because they had started turning white. They had started turning white around their muzzle. Okay, hold on. They're a female. I have to stop it. White, they're a female. It's a female puppy. And by puppy, I mean grown-ass dog. They're letting me know that they were cremated and their owner still has their ashes. Aww. Okay, so listen up. I'm going to recap. We'll see what we have here. This is a golden retriever, and thank you. Thank you for letting me know it wasn't working. That makes so much sense now. I was like, this is weird. Usually I have, like a ton of people registered by now. Okay. A golden retriever, Irish setter dog. They are showing me it was a female. They're showing me that they were loving the water, that was their favorite thing. And I am seeing even taking this dog for a walk, like you're walking the dog, and in a little puddle this dog had to walk through. And I'm just seeing you like, oh my goodness, really? Because they're like trying to pull you over to the puddle. They're showing me that they died later in life because they were very white. They're also showing me that they were cremated and their owner has the ashes.
Kate Plan.
Let's see. I was trying to find them. I don't see them on here. Kate, you said?
Kate.
I don't see her. Okay, Miss Kate. Dee said that you were claiming her, but can you comment? Because I don't see your name, so I can ask you to go live. I can't find you. Can you comment? Oh, there you go. Okay, very good. Thank you. I'm gonna ask you to go live here. Hi, Kate. So you're claiming this sweet puppy?
Yeah, I've had a few golden retrievers,
Okay. Okay, so
but
this.
Rosie would be the one that I'm thinking of.
Okay, very good. I was gonna say, you know what's very funny is this is some of the things we're going to talk about on Friday on the 29th. So now how did I know some of this information? I had my hair done today, and my daughter met me for lunch, like at this place right next door. She has a golden retriever who she absolutely loves, right? So they're showing me my daughter's golden retriever. That's how I got to golden retriever. Then they were showing me my daughter's friend who has a litter mate of this golden retriever petting this dog. So I thought that that was just a sign of, oh, you might know some of the litter mates or something. But my daughter's friend, who Spirit was showing me, what's petting this dog, her name is Rose. So
No way.
That's what Spirit was showing me. I was wondering, I was like, why is Spirit dropping Rose in? This is really weird. Okay, maybe it's because, Rose's dog is the mama to all these babies. Anyway, and now she's also referencing that you have her ashes.
Yes.
Yes. She is saying, I'm not sure that you do it anymore, but when she was first gone, you would talk to the ashes, you would talk to her, and you would go, like when you would go places where there was water, you would still mention her, like, oh, Rosie would love this, she'd be in that water, she'd be doing this.
Mm-hmm.
She's also
Yes.
referencing that she's making my stomach or kidneys hurt. Did she have stomach kidney problems?
Yeah, the inside of her body was just shutting down everywhere.
Okay. I knew all of a sudden, like my stomach or kidneys was hurting, and she was saying that it was so time. Like you did all you could for
Okay.
her, and it was very much time.
Okay.
She's referencing that shortly thereafter she passed, she sent you another dog.
Yes.
And she's taking responsibility. She's saying, I did that. I did that. She also visits you frequently, and she's showing me the other day you were at a counter. It looks like you're in the kitchen, but you're doing something at this counter, and you turn around and you almost fall. It's like you got your legs tangled up and almost tripped. Do you remember that moment happening?
Yes. I think so, yeah.
That was your Rosie there. Like you tripped over the
Tripping me.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
And she's like, I didn't mean to. Like, she didn't realize that the force of her energy being so close to you. Also, all of a sudden, she's just talking about how much she loved how you smell. So you must have put on some kind of smelly lotions or oils that she did.
Yeah.
Because she's making me all of a sudden, my mouth is almost watering with the smell of you, and it's just like a lotion or also, she is saying, okay, very good. You had almost an intuitive connection with her. You knew that she was going downhill before anyone else did.
Mm-hmm.
Almost feel you're taking her to the vet, and they're like, "There's nothing wrong with her," and you're telling them, "Yes, there is."
Yeah, my parents were, so it was like our family dog,
Mhm.
and my parents were in denial of it. And
Mm.
I was like, it's her time. Like we can't, it'd be selfish to make her suffer any longer.
Yes, it was absolutely her time. Yes. All right. Thank you, Kate.
Thank you.
That was fun. Oh, Kate.
Yeah.
Okay, don't go anywhere.
All right.
I'm sorry. Just as about to let you go, a spirit stepped up, and I thought it was just going to be like a random spirit, but just the way they touch this dog makes me wonder if they're for you. So we'll see if they're for you. If not, then we'll move on and see who they're for.
Okay.
It's a grandmother energy. This grandmother energy, it feels like your mom's side of the family, because she is showing me like the women on your side of the family all looking alike.
Mm-hmm.
It's like copy paste at the same age.
Mm-hmm.
This lady's also letting me know that she was no one messed with her. When she said something, people did it. She really kept control of the family. And when she passed, the family didn't fall apart, but they didn't have those big family get-togethers like they used to.
Yes.
Yeah,
This could be my grandmother.
yes. Very good. And then we have the right one. I don't know if you remember, you heard me say it front. I said we had a grandmother energy. I don't know if you heard me say that.
Yeah.
You know, Kate, she is telling me you're in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Were you divorced at one time?
No.
Were you in a relationship that functioned like a marriage that ended?
Yes.
Okay, very good. She is telling me that, okay, this lady, this is her words, not mine. She's saying that you dodged a bullet. There was something
Good.
about that relationship that I don't know if you look back on it and you think, oh, maybe I should have tried. I shoulda, woulda, coulda. And she's like, no, you should not have. You should have left.
Oh, good.
There is also some things that with that person, and she's mentioned this a couple of times now, or this first came through on the doggy, now it's coming through with your grandmother, that you're very intuitive. And with that relationship that ended, there was some things coming through intuitively that you just could not shake. And your grandmother is saying,
Yeah.
absolutely spot on. She's also,
Yeah.
did you recently get a diamond ring from someone?
Probably for my husband, yeah.
Is it a new one? Not your engagement ring, it's a new ring.
No.
Who has recently gotten a diamond ring? Because she's saying, tell them not to lose that diamond. But not that they would. It's just her acknowledgement that someone has recently gotten this diamond ring, and it's been in the last.
Well, both my sister and my brother both got engaged
Oh, okay, very good.
recently, yeah.
It feels like this is more related to your sister because the connection I feel that she has to the female that received this ring is very strong.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a sign that she is around and she sees what's going on. And your sister's making the right choice. I don't know why she is saying that. When I ask her, it feels like your sister, I don't know that she's necessarily doubting it now, but her and this person must have had some off and on turbulence in their relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And your grandmother is saying she absolutely made the right choice. Now, Kate, she is telling me that it feels like you've recently gotten a job or something has changed about your job. You've gotten this promotion. Something has recently changed about your job.
Yes. Yeah, that's like the big thing right now going
Yes.
on in my life.
And so you got a new job or your job changed? What is this?
So my job's has just been different, the nature of it and everything, and I've been looking for a new job, or I've been open to new job ideas and trying to figure out if I should make a change.
Very good. I like the way you changed that. It's not time yet. She's actually showing
Okay.
you not changing until after the first of the year.
Okay.
I know that seems like a lot, but what I'm seeing you is around the holidays, you've gotten frustrated with your job. And so then you start kind of opening up that energy more, and then something lands. It feels like the end of January, the beginning of February.
Okay.
But now, just because I said that doesn't mean if something comes your way sooner, you don't acknowledge it. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Kate.
Thank you.
All right. First she had a puppy, and then her grandmother stepped up. I was about to let her go, and the way this spirit stepped up, I was like, oh, this spirit belongs to her, or I've at least felt like it did. Okay, so this next energy stepping up is a grandfather energy. Hi, Shannon. I'm doing very good. How are y'all doing? I know spirits are being sneaky. I didn't think about that, but they were, because the first one had an extra spirit step up, and now this doggy brought up a spirit. I have this grandfather energy stepping up, and I'm actually hearing granddad, which I know is a grandfather energy, but it's more in the wording of it. I heard granddad. This gentleman is showing me someone just following them around all the time. It reminds me of my my grandbabies. When my husband's doing something, you know, they think they're helping, but no. You know how when a toddler tries to help, they're so not a help. But thank you, Shanna. You know, the cancer, I'm holding my own with cancer, let's just say. It has made it's grabbed my attention, like it wants to be on the move. I'm trying to fight that. I have scans on Monday, and I'm going to MD Anderson the beginning of September. So thank you for asking. I'm holding my own. That's all I can say. When you have stage 4 cancer, holding your own is a good thing. Okay, so we have this granddad energy, and he's showing me little ones. Thank you. Following him around, and he's showing me, like, if he's working on something and he's giving this kid, you know, he has a wrench, he's going to give this kid a wrench, and they're going to help. So he had the patience to train, and these kids following him around, though he did not have that with his own children. He is making that clear. No judgment here, because I am the same. I'm a completely different grandmother than I was parent. I'm sorry. My grandbabies just get a better version of me. I'm much more healed. This gentleman is also showing that he was very honest. Like, he was old school. I'm not saying I agree with what he's saying, but he was very old school. Like, even showing his own body, he didn't do that. He always had this white t-shirt on. He is showing me, you know, just people needed to be covered. Not just women, though women did need to be covered. Men did also. So then you'd probably have a memory of him saying things like, "Where's the rest of your clothes? What happened? Did you forget part of your shirt?" Those types of things. He's also letting me know that he drank his coffee black as death. He had a shop that he worked in. He's showing me, is it a garage? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not convinced it's a garage. It's definitely a shop garage where he would work. People would come by all the time and ask for his help. He's also showing me, oh, he served in the military. All right, let's recap this gentleman. Oh, I'm hearing an E name around him. Like Earl, maybe? Anyway, I have this grandpa energy, but I'm hearing granddad. Bibby, his brother was Bippy. Oh,
Maybe some.
okay,
Yeah.
very good. Your
Okay, his brother was Earl. Gotcha.
Gotcha, yeah. Hi, Bippy.
Hey, Christy. I hate to accept because we just had a private reading, but it fits my dad to a T.
I did not realize you changed your name on here.
It's been this for a while.
Oh, has it? I didn't realize who it was until your picture. Like, because you're so small, because I'm on my phone. So everyone's so small, I can't see them. And when you popped up, it's like, that's good. That's Brittany. Okay, very good. So is this your grandfather or your dad?
Well, you know, my dad has presented like a grandfather
Grandfather,
before.
because he was so old.
Yes.
Sorry, Dad. I didn't mean it that way.
Well, he could have been my grandpa, age.
Yeah, he was old. Now, he's showing me his garage being very put together. He's never shown me that before. Your dad's garage was very put together, very lined up.
Yes. So we had two houses when I was growing up. He had a garage at one house, and then he had a building/shop at the other house. And he was very particular about it getting any clutter or anything like that. He actually had a ramp when he was in a wheelchair that went from the house to that building, and he did not want anything to get in his way so he could still be independent.
So that was why that makes perfect sense, because I was y'all heard me say, it's like, is this a garage or a shop? Because I was seeing both and I couldn't figure out why he was showing me both. And I said to him in my head, stop doing that. Which one was it? Was it a garage or a shop? I guess it was both.
Yeah, he's had both.
He was actually showing me exactly what he meant to show me, which was both. And Kira was having an argument with the spirit, like, can you stop doing that? Which one is it? And so not just for Brittany, but for everyone watching, this is stuff we'll talk about in the meeting on the 29th. Is when I said show, he was showing me. That means he was clairvoyantly putting these pictures in my head of a garage and a shop. So it was confusing me because I was like, okay, a garage shop, what are we doing here? And according to Brittany, he had both. It was his sanctuary.
Yeah. Yep.
Interesting. Okay, so now also for everyone watching, once I have read your spirits a few times, they start kind of becoming friends with me, right? Like Dee's husband will send messages to me through other mediums who she practices with. Like they will go to Dee and say, I don't know, he's saying you need to tell this, describe me and say you need to tell her this. So your dad, I had a thought this morning about my business. And then I kind of pushed it to the side, and your dad was actually stepping up and telling me I need to do that.
Oh, yes. He was very, he started a lot of businesses while he was alive, and he was all about starting your own business. He was very good at doing that.
I was, what I was thinking of doing is a little bit scary because I'm about not having overhead, and this would require me to have overhead. And so I was like, I don't know, I don't want to do that. And your dad's like, just do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now so now have you decided to go forward with the finding a lawyer?
Yes, and we have one that is willing to take the case in Utah, but I'm on the fence about it.
It doesn't feel right.
Okay.
Now, is it about the lawyer? Is it about having them take it in Utah?
Well, they would bring the case to the state I live in, but just about the lawyer, I don't feel comfortable.
No, I'm not feeling the lawyer at all. Like the second you said that, I just wanted to kind of pull back from the screen. Not feeling the lawyer. And so again, for everyone watching, this is things we go, but like, how did I do that? Now, she said a whole thing. She said the lawyer in Utah. I know Brittany doesn't live in Utah. So as I was pulling back from the screen, I was looking away saying, okay, is Spirit showing me the lawyer is a no or Utah is a no? I heard the lawyer is a no. This lawyer, they don't have the fortitude it's going to take to get you to where you need to be.
Okay.
Now, do you have other options there?
Well, I've just been trying to, it's one of those things you just have to search and present your case and see if they'll take it. But I haven't had any luck so far except for this one lawyer.
I'm hearing you're almost there. Okay, so hold on. Let's break this down. Okay, Dad, is the lawyer she needs a female? Nope, I'm hearing it needs to be a male. I wanted it to be a female.
Yeah.
This is where you have to learn your ego. Like I wanted a female so badly, but I just felt like, so I was like, okay, what are we doing here? Okay, are you feeling anything, Dee?
Not my lawyer.
I was like, are you feeling anything? And she's not that lawyer. Like she's repulsed by this lawyer. So make sure you are listening to your gut because you were feeling, Bippy, that it wasn't the right lawyer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, very good. But there's something about the lawyer that you currently have that is close to where you need to be. Okay, so is it the area? Is it the city? Is the lawyers in the same city? No. Do their names sound alike? Is something about the name, like it's almost like their names rhyme. Their names are very close, the one that you really need.
Okay.
Are you feeling anything, Dee?
No, somebody further away though.
Something further away from Brittany?
She's at, yeah.
Yeah, well, Brittany's in, where are you, Mississippi? Where are you?
Arkansas.
Arkansas. Brittany's in Arkansas, so Utah is quite some way away from her. Why are you starting the case in Utah?
So the whistleblower that got in contact with us, there's a bunch of articles and data and everything showing that this surgery should not be done in toddlers, and she contacted the surgeon and everything that was also a whistleblower, and he was in Utah, and so she just connected with another doctor friend, and that was who he recommended.
Okay, let me think this through. Does this lawyer need to be in Arkansas? I'm feeling like Utah is a Utah lawyer. Yeah, I'm feeling like Utah is. Okay, so they're showing me like a podunk, more of a. Don't you love my terminology? I'm sorry, dude. I'm laying you down for a second because I'm looking something up. Like a podunk town in Utah, like not like a big city. I'm hearing this lawyer is hungry, and I'm seeing up there. They're showing me a name, and I don't know what this is. Oh, okay, very good. Uinta is what I was hearing, and I looked it up to see if I was losing my mind before I said it. But there is Uinta in Utah. Oh, that makes sense. It's outside of Salt Lake City.
Yeah, that resonates.
So it's in the Uinta area where this person is going to be, or is what I'm hearing actually. And they're outside of Utah or Salt Lake City.
Can you pronounce that name again?
It's Uinta.
Okay.
And it looks like I was hearing this Uinta, and I was like, let me look it up before I say anything I'm alive, because I'll be looking crazy. But I don't know that it's a city. It's definitely an area. Like there's Uinta Mountains. There's a mountain range, so it's somewhere in that area. Like Flaming Gorge is on the outside of it, and
Okay.
oh, I see. Okay, so now this is not a coincidence. This is something that is. So now my daughter took a trip out to Utah to see my son-in-law who was working out there. He is, and so again, everyone watching on the 29th, this is some crap we'll be discussing. This is how you make those connections. So he's working in the oil field, and so she went out there. She went to a very small, tiny town named Vernal, Nebraska. I had never heard of it. So now this, if you look on the outskirts of this Uinta Mountains, is Vernal, Utah. It's that same city. So what are the odds that they were directing me to that area, which is the exact same area she just visited?
And it's Vernal, like
Yes. So it's Vernal. Like there's a little cluster of small towns, and there is hardly anything there. There is, she was struggling to find things to keep her and the kids busy while she was out there visiting her husband. So I would kind of look in that area. Oh, and it's Uinta County. It's in Uinta County. I feel in the strong Uinta pool.
Okay.
Now, once you find some in that area, like maybe Google or look up, Uinta County lawyers or whatever, put them on a page and just scan them and just kind of sit and stare at them and kind of zone out staring at them. And as you're zoning out staring at them, look and see which one kind of pops and looks like it gets bold. Because whichever one pops and looks like it's getting bold, that's Spirit's way of showing you this is the one. Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Miss Brittany.
Thank you.
All right. So that's the kind of stuff we're going to be talking about on the 29th is how do you get, it's not woo-woo. I mean, it's a little bit woo-woo, but there's actually steps behind how you do that. And just, Spirit knew that I was being kind of like, Uinta? What the heck is Uinta? Okay. I Googled it, and just to confirm, yes, I was on the right track. Then they made that little connection and showed me that in that county of Uinta is this tiny town that my daughter visited, that I had never even heard of and didn't know where it was. I just knew that she had been there. So those are the things we will discuss on the 29th. So check it out. August 29th at noon. I'm going to be doing free readings and telling you how I'm going to get the information. So you can decide if you want to take Intro to Mediumship. Intro to Mediumship is a lot of background on mediumship, the basics of it. And most of the people who take intro don't really want to be working mediums. They want to navigate world in a more intuitive manner. All right, I have to run because I have a mentorship call here in just a few minutes. All right, y'all have a great day. I will see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday?
Mark 12, 3.
Tomorrow at 1, right? Is it 1?
It's 12. Yeah, 12 for TikTok, 3 for YouTube.
Good thing I have a D. Okay, so I'll be noon Central Time on TikTok, and then 3 o'clock Dee and I will be live on YouTube. That's a lot of fun. Dee does cards. I do mediumship, and it's a lot of fun. You go to you look me up, Christy Godwin Psychic Medium on YouTube, and we will be live. You click the Zoom link. But so we're actually live on this Zoom, but the Zoom is being cast onto YouTube. So join us, click that Zoom link, join the Zoom room, and get a card read, get a read. I'll be doing, I just pick random people. You do have to be showing your face to get a card read because Dee's doing that, and it's not fair to make her read blind. So so I'll just pick random people for her to read cards, but then I do just pull spirits blind, just like this. So it's spirit led, whoever comes up. All right. Thank y'all. I will see you tomorrow.